muchas gracias a los que apoyáis económicamente este canal con vuestras suscripciones en Twitch. Onzinski, Akari, Conejito, Mars, un saludo a todos. Ya veréis, la que tenía en este juego no es pequeña, precisamente. Está muy chulo, la verdad. El tío debe estar flipando. El coche del futuro. Sí, mira este. La barca detrás, obviamente.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Pues ya veis, los años 30. Los tristes años 30. Fueron los felices años 20, pues... ¿Os imagináis visitar sitios así? A mí me fliparía. A ver, intentaría no visitar España en mis viajes del tiempo para no perturbar el pasado y no forzar cosas como que no naciese. Pero lo que es visitarlo y no intervenir en nada o en casi nada, a ver, en nada es muy difícil. O sea...
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who?
Mira.
Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Joder, qué apasionada esta periodista. Y sobre todo qué imparcial, ¿eh? Qué imparcial.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Yeah, tell them, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Michael Corleone, por supuesto. Tiene que ser Michael Corleone.
Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Edna Strickland.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Vale, ahí está ahí está la prisión. Ahí está la cocina y aquí está la estación de policía con la cárcel.
Marty! Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
No, está claro que no. Ni uno de la actualidad.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
No es genial. Vamos a conocer al Doc con 17 años.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
No sé si lo habéis notado, pero el que está doblando a Doc es el mismo... Es, bueno, el actor que hizo de Doc en el año de la película. Ay, ¿cómo se llamaba? ¿Cómo se llamaba? El actor que hizo de Matt Brown. Estaba a punto de decir Doc Holiday.
McFly! Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You
Vale,
wouldn't
esta,
want that, would you?
ahora os lo traduzco. Bueno. ya veis
Would
que
you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
Aw,
Now scram!
you got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Bueno, pues ya veis. Ese es un talent. A ver, lo que han dicho básicamente es que el ayuntamiento de Hill Valley está repartiendo citaciones a juicio a pues a toda la banda de Kid Tannen, porque aquí Kid Tannen es, pues bueno, se nota, ¿no? Un mafioso. Y bueno, Arthur, el abuelo de Marty, es su contable. Entonces, pues si le llaman a declarar, pues Kid lo tiene jodido. Y bueno, ha dicho pues la coletilla de siempre, no querrías que me pasase esto, ¿verdad? Que tú tuvieses que declarar y yo tal. Pues bueno, pues bueno eso. A ver, teléfono.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
Mejor que no lo
Courthouse?
diga eso.
Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Normal. A ver. Espera, ¿este quién es?
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
No, bueno, tienes razón. Vale. Bueno, pues vamos a los juzgados. Ahí están los juzgados. Ahí. Vale. Vale, sí, se puede atravesar.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Pap.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? But in that case,
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
No, por supuesto que no.
Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times...
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Joder.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Es como que no quiere que nadie lo sepa.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Vale. A ver. Doc, tu yo de 17 años es un capullo.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
¿Qué más?
Well,
Aquí está.
I met your younger self.
Aquí está.
Great.
I met your
And I
younger
gotta
self.
say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Vale,
Let's
ya me
talk
acu-
about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Tenemos ahí. Ah, amigo. Joder, pues esto no lo recordaba. Ahora le he perdido de vista. ¿Dónde está? Vale. Inventario. Claro que este juego también se puede.
Gonna be the inverse. I have to I know. No. Not possible. No. Or do we take H to Stanford? Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Se me olvida siempre que... Joder, cuando cambio de cámara tengo que cambiar de dirección. A ver.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Hay veces que ya no es el inglés, es la verborrea científica de M. Vale, ahora nos quedamos aquí esperando a que salga.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill,
mira, que da
then there
igual.
can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
No! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
¿Overcoat? Espera, eso no... ¿Alguien en el chat sabe qué significa overcoat? Vale, no es por aquí, a ver. Ah, claro. De nuevo Marty jugándosela por el futuro.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Sobreprotegido, perdón, Mayus. Sí, puede ser, puede ser.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
En la documentación que traduzco, en el curro, cuando hablan de code, es la cubierta.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Ya me acuerdo de esto.
What you do?
Sobreprotegido. Bueno, tiene sentido porque... Tiene sentido porque es un mafioso
That hat, you
sobreprotegido.
lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Ow! Fix me up!
Pero no sería sobreprotegido, sería sobreguardado.
Where do you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Vale, muy bien. Ahora lo que tenemos que hacer... No lo sé, la verdad. Voy a buscar un hint. Claro, tiene sentido. Tiny boy, come here,
Hey, honey,
little
come
boy.
here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Overcoated.
Where's
Creo
he
que
going?
era,
Only one way to find out.
creo que era overcoated. Es decir, sobreguardado, porque es un mafioso, bueno, es un capo mafioso y entonces pues claro, tiene como muchos mafiosos que le guardan y demás. Otra
Deja
vez.
vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know. Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
A subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No! Right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Joder.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Ah, claro, ya me acuerdo. Vámonos de vuelta a la plaza. Ey, ¿se ha quedado pillada mi cam? Joder. Con lo complicado que es hacer alt tab en este juego. Ya que... Vale, que me pille.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
Y ahora bueno, creo que lo hace solo. Creo que Marty lo hace solo. Se sube a una superficie alta.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Don't make me angry, Smucko!
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram.
Vale, bien, ya está.
Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Vale, muy bien. Pues ahora tenemos que volver donde está Arthur y ponerle esa grabación. Que es un poco falso porque obviamente se escucha así, pero bueno, Arthur pica. Imagino que un poco que por miedo. Ok, joder, yo hubiese jurado que era por aquí.
I hope Arthur...
Ah, vale, sí, es por aquí.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Ah, where's Kid?
Hey! Arthur.
Espera, what the fuck?
Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
Bueno, parece que hay que volver a intentarlo.
What now?
Inventario. Ah, claro que la supina la tengo yo. Vale.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Ah, where's Kid?
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Bueno, pues ya veis. Ahora sí que hemos jodido nuestro pasado.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Vale, muy bien. Ahora lo que tenemos que hacer es encontrar alcohol. Y para encontrar alcohol, bueno, como ha dicho Kid, ha comprado la tienda de sopa. Así que es de imaginar que está usando la tienda de sopa para encubrir alcohol. Aunque creo que primero tenemos que
Hey,
hablar
Miss Strickland.
con Edna, aunque no
Hello,
recuerdo
Mr.
muy bien por qué.
Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
La dura vida del periodista, chicos. Creo que es un buen momento para intentar que vuelva a funcionar la cam.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause.
Hermoso.
Healthy bodies, healthy
Gracias,
souls, or so
conejito.
one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians
Mario
do
Bros.
so many good works.
If you just
Los
fix it so I
italianos.
can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Vale.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You
Bueno,
haven't heard
obviamente
of
es
the
una
SSS?
asociación del
They do
alcohol.
the most marvelous work, taking
Pues
hopeless
SSS.
drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless
Es
drunken
en
bums.
el
I'm one of the
31.
founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know.
Bueno,
Anyway,
claro.
we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I got a book.
Oh, where?
Vale, hints.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh, who?
Never mind, I'm wrong. The pool hall isn't a charity.
Certainly not.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh, where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Y ahora que los Stay Sober Society va a estar en la residencia Brown.
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while, and we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
Vale.
I got a book.
Ah, bueno, claro, sí, eso ya lo sabíamos, pero Bale sabía que hablar con Edna.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Special soup. The alcoholized.
What are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Vale, muy bien. Ahora tenemos que hacer algo con The Special Soup, pero no me acuerdo muy bien de qué es. Ah, mira, sí, en cuanto no miran. hacen eso. En cuanto no hay nadie mirando. Y ahora este vuelve y pone más boles de Special Soup. Que bueno, ya sabemos todos que es Alcoholized Soup. Ostras, ¿os imagináis tomar una sopa con alcohol? Sería rarísimo. We suspect that the soup barrels on the bakers. Ah, bueno, sí.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Vale. Ah, Emmet está por aquí.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
Any ideas about work?
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Can I have a bowl of soup?
you're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Me parece que está realmente asqueroso.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Paprika, eso va bien contado.
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color? Hmm.
Ah, mira, ahí lo aparta. Claro. Vale, ahí lo aparta. Entonces,
Eureka!
claro. Uy, no quería venirme aquí. No tengo nada para...
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Vale, quería usar la cuchara, pero bueno, parece que no se puede. Bueno, Emmet ha dicho Eureka. A ver qué sucede. A ver qué ha descubierto Emmet. Joder, tranquilidad.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Ah, mira, con el tabulador puedes...
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator.
Vale.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Vale, a ver, vamos a ver las pistas. Si la cuestión es...
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
Sí, el powder.
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up
You've
a
got
bit, shall
Maxi
we?
Kid. You've got Maxi Kid. Esta es su bola. Pero mira, usa de la grabadora.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Joder.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Vale, muy bien. Pues aquí ya está todo, ¿no? Vale, sí hay que convencer a Edna de que nos dé... De que nos dé ese barril de sopa.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The rest home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but
But what?
it's still impossible.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't.
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait.
No falla. Sí, se sigue moviendo. Vale.
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much.
De acuerdo,
You have
conejito.
such
Mucha
a
suerte con tu
righteous
stream.
face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Muy bien. Vamos
Doc.
para allá.
I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good. Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber,
Está pensado para que no
hydrogen,
entiendas
which
nada.
must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the
Es
reaction.
importante quedarse con las palabras clave,
Oh,
con
hot!
bacteria y...
Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Este actor de doblaje sale
Fancy
también en
Moses,
Monkey
it's my
Island.
father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the... What? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
You know what
Y a veces creo que hay diálogos copiados.
someday you are going to
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Spark, ¿qué es esto?
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
Someday you are going to You will have to learn.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here! You're going to find
This
us.
may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
I hope someday.
Esto es la leche.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Maybe I could just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Otra vez, crack.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Ostras, pressure. Esto.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Halfway there.
Vamos por la mitad.
Keep up the good work.
Venga. Sí, yo seguiré trabajando mientras tú me das...
Big hall room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building. A good start.
Es un buen chiste ese, la verdad.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, father?
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves.
Eso no.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Calm down. You didn't.
Law may be your burning passion, father, but it is not mine.
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
¿Qué es esto?
Trying to spin this argument around to my failing.
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, father!
So
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
¿Bladders?
Stop
¿Eso
getting
qué
so
es?
hot. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
don't you turn your back on me.
You're such a crank!
Crank, ¿qué es
I know
esto?
it's eating you, father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Law? What use is a microorganism for law? Why are you always bellowing at me?
Bellowing. Uy, ¿eso
Really
qué
wanna
es?
vent our dirty laundry in public?
Nah. Era fuego. Lo que tenía que hacer era fuego.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, father. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Ahí está.
You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? I strongly object to the current of this conversation, father. Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Ah, era la bacteria. Joder. Scatter es la bacteria, vale. Vale.
Pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like
Vent.
this? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can...
No. Era... Claro, sí, era gas. Ay, narices.
I thought you were a scientist.
Creí que eras un científico. Más o menos. Soy un sujeto de
The
pruebas.
hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Stop being such a crank! I don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Stop getting so
Bladders,
hot.
creo que no es esto. No, era el... Joder.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
La discusión está durando, ¿eh?
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and
Ay, mierda.
statutes? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Ahí está.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Bags of gas, vale.
Law? What use is a microorganism for law? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.